Hey everyone, this is Lisa with Crepe Myrtle Row. Welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would share with you all of my strawberry decor and my hoosier cabinet. This is a piece that I got back in 1987, right after I got married. It was a Christmas gift from my parents and I love it. I've never painted anything but the center inside the doors there. I've painted those to match my wall. And then I added those decals. Those are called water slide decals that are on there that I got. They're actually supposed to go on like ceramics and stuff, but I bought them off of Amazon and put those on there. But other than that, the paint that's on it was how it was when I got it. And inside this drawer right here, someone had wrote where they got it for Christmas in 1936. And then again, someone got it in April of 1943, I believe it was. And then, like I said, I got it in 1987. So I thought that was really cute. So we'll start over here with what started my strawberry obsession. This cross stitch here. And I've told this story before in one of my videos of a kitchen tour a couple of years ago, but I've got a lot of new subscribers. You may have not watched that, so if you've already heard this story, I apologize for repeating it. But this is a cross stitch that my grandmother made, and there's her name, and it's April 1983 when she made it. Well, my daughter loved this, and she got married last year. Yeah, last year. Trying to remember, or has it been 2 years? Time flies. She's gonna shoot me for not remembering. But anyhow, you know, she wanted to take this with her, and you know, of course I was gonna let her have it, but I was just really bummed about it because I loved it, but I wanted to let her have it and pass it on. Well, one day I went into a Goodwill store, and I saw the very top edge of what looked like this print, and I pulled it up out of the stacks of pictures they had, and lo and behold, it was this exact same one that my grandmother also had made, and the date on it was March of 1983. And I mean, I just about squealed with delight. You know, I could not believe I found my grandmother's cross stitch in a store. Long story short, my aunt had it. She had passed away. Her family had cleaned out her stuff, not knowing that anyone would want this, or I think actually they didn't realize it had got put in the stuff to be taken to Goodwill. They just set it aside, and I guess someone thought it, you know, that was supposed to go with the rest of the stuff they were donating, and that's how it ended up in the thrift store. But anyhow, I think, you know, my grandmother was watching over me that day, and I normally would not go into that particular thrift store. And I just happened to be driving by it that day and just felt like, you know what, I think I'll go in there today. And then that's what I found. So now my daughter has one, and her birthday is in March. So she has that one that has the March on it, and my birthday's in April. So I got to keep the one that said April on it. So that's just a real neat story that started my strawberry collection, you know, thing. That was the very first piece I had. So then I have some plates up here, and I also collect bundt pan plates up there. I've got several of them hanging on my walls all over the house. This top rolling pin is one I thrifted in my last haul. It was just a plain one, and that is contact paper that I just wrapped around it, and then I painted the handles. I'm gonna do a video coming up eventually. I don't know exactly when I'll get to it, but I bought that contact paper to change out. This is my pantry, so it has shelves, and it's a mess right now, but that's the shelves. I'm going to change out all of that to the red gingham, and then I have this lace edging that's sticky back like tape that I'm going to put on the front of the shelf. So I will do a video showing y'all that. But back to this. So that pin right there was one I found at Walmart for Christmas, and I know it, you know, it's plaid, it's Christmas, but it's red and green, and it goes perfect with all my strawberries, so I left it out. And then that one is a hand painted one, and Then there's all these other ones. This one's a pretty old one there. That one was a thrifted one. And this one also just had plain handles, and I painted it green to look vintage. There's another one of the bunt pans. One of my aprons that I love. And then up here at the top, we have that cute little girl with the strawberries there. This little strawberry is actually a toothbrush holder. I just thought it was a sweet little face on it. Some tins back there. I love those hanging salt and pepper shakers. They're glass. And then those two that are stacked on top of each other there. The bottom one didn't have a lid, but I bought it anyhow just because I love the looks of them. And they're actually milk glass that's been painted that color, but it worked perfect for a little stand. And I got just several little pieces back there. Love the little box with those strawberries on it. And that sign I had made, I believe I got it, Etsy maybe been a company. I would have to look into it. I can't remember exactly, but I just did a search for metal tin or the tin signs for strawberries. And then I found this one, it come up, and then where it says pick your own, that was actually a customizable saying. So it could have said Lisa's Kitchen or something like that, but I just wanted to say pick your own. I didn't want it to be specifically my name on it. And that's a little fairy house from the Dollar Tree. And another little jam jar thing. And before I go around there, I'll come back here. I'll show you those. See, that's that water slide I was telling you. So it's not as bright as it would be if it were on like white or clear glass. And then I think you could fire those on and stuff, but I still like the way it looked. Here is one of my favorite things that I actually got that at an antique store, but I love that strawberry cookie jar. I've seen many strawberry cookie jars, but none that look like that one. And just the detail on it, and I absolutely love it. Have a little colander there with some candy in it. And here's another little dish with blueberries and strawberries. And then there's a towel that's embroidered. And then here are some of my cookbooks. A few of them are the vintage styles. I have a whole library of different books and cookbooks, and those were just what I fit in. That's one of those casserole dish holders, and I saw that I think on Instagram or Pinterest or somewhere, and I love the idea, so I put it in here. And there's some more vintage pieces in there. One little thing I forgot to show that I found very interesting. You can see how the paint on this cabinet is chipping. Well, I got to looking really close, and can you see, if it'll focus, you see there at one time that green color is very similar to the green that I just happened to paint it up there. So at one time, someone actually had this thing painted green. And I imagine it is because of the green there, and they must have wanted to match the whole thing. But I just realized that the other day, because that chip just happened. And I was like, well, that's pretty interesting that I painted that, not knowing at one time that it was almost all that color. And this piece here, I was on a Facebook group, and I had posted a picture of this way before I had as much as I have now. And a lady on there commented that she had that piece that she used to do her kitchen in strawberries, and she changed it, so she wanted to know if she could send it to me. And of course, you know, I'm not going to turn it down, so, and I wish I could remember her name on here. I have it saved in my phone somewhere, but I forgot to look it up before I got here. But very sweet lady, and I really appreciated that. But she sent me that, and I thought that was so sweet. And it's got like rhinestones made in it. Someone, I guess, handmade that with the ribbons and the cloth and all that. But it was really sweet. And I have all of these pieces up here. And that colander up there, I actually do use that sometimes. When I need it, I just take it off the wall, wash it, and use it. Same with these bundt pans. When I got a cake I need to bake that I want that shape, I take it off the wall, wash it, and use it. This little jam jar picture, that came from Dollar Tree a few years back. And then there is a lamp. And I love jadeite too. And then I put this ribbon, this is actually like a cloth tape that was on a roll. I didn't even remember having it, don't know where I got it or when I got it. It was just in my craft room drawer as I was digging around trying to find something else, and I saw that and I was like, oh, that would be perfect for this shelf because it fits it. You know, it's the exact width of those shelves. So stuck it on, and that stuff is stuck on there. It is very sticky. That is a Scentsy warmer. And then I have shown where I thrifted those little cloth strawberries in a video, and I know there is a cord showing back there, but I have a thing for cords showing. But normally I don't see it. It somehow is fell. It's normally tucked way back in behind there, but I guess I'm moved something to make it fall down. I'll have to fix it later. It's one of my pet peeves, seeing cords. And some jadeite pieces. And then there. Then I'll show you, I have just a couple pieces on my stove. Not much. Let me move something I have here sitting. I got some brownies sitting on there. I'll move them out of the way. So I've got a little spoon rest, and that holds salt in it. This is not strawberries, but it's a vintage sifter. Y'all, I can't talk. And it's just got a candle setting in it. Is some strawberry canisters that I found at a thrift store. And the neat thing about those is I found like these two 1 week and then these two 2 weeks later in the same thrift store. And I mean, that was just luck that I found those both for the whole set, because I was just happy to get 2 of them, and then went back 2 weeks later and the other 2 were set in there. And I mean, it was just crazy. And I think I paid $4 for each set. So couldn't beat that. And I love those. My mother-in-law has a set, and I've always loved them. And then the only other thing is my curtains, and I have these here and in my dining room. I found these at a local antique mall area, and when I saw those with that little puffy strawberry, I about had a fit. And they weren't priced, and I was getting so disappointed that, you know, I wasn't going to be able to buy them because they didn't have them priced. But luckily the lady that had that booth answered the phone when they called and asked, and I got them all. I think there's 4 panels, and I think I got them for $12, so I didn't think that was bad at all. But that is it for my strawberry tour or collection tour. And well, wait a minute, I'll just go ahead and show you a little bit. Oh, forgot, there is a strawberry up there, and I think I have another one. I was talking about my bundt pan. That's those. I did forget to show you. Up there's a sifter, and up there's a sifter. And of course, those hearts are just for the Valentine's Day decor. So, now, that is it for my strawberry collection. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have something you like to collect or do your kitchen in, you let me know below in the comments. I used to do, when I first got married, the ducks. And then I went through a phase of anything with grapes on it. And then I went through a phase of black and white cows. I mean, every single black and white cow thing I could find, I had it in here. Then I had like a fruit and vegetable theme. And then my strawberry theme started, and I think that has pretty much stuck with me. I just love it. It goes perfect with the Hoosier cabinet. And I have a lot of people asking me about the wall color. I don't know. It's been so long. I painted these walls maybe 11 or more years ago. I can't even remember how long it's been. It's been a while. And I think it was called Green Apple from, it was either Lowe's or Sherwin-Williams. I can't remember. I am so sorry, guys, but I have people ask me all the time. Let me try to get up a little bit so you can kind of see the little spot there. It's darker. You don't want to see that, but I don't know if it'll come across the camera, but it is more like a green apple, a light green apple color. And there's days that I think I need to change it, but I think it goes perfect with everything I have here, you know, with the strawberry decor. So it'll stay, and it goes with that Hoosier cabinet there. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a very blessed day. If you don't already subscribe to me, please do so. Hit the notification bell to be notified each time I upload. Share my video with your friends, and come over to Instagram and Facebook and follow me there. And y'all, my stomach is growling, so it's telling me it's time to shut up and go eat. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.